Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do before we get started. Go ahead and do your boy a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and do not forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when your boy is going live or dropping this heat. And don't forget to join the member section. Because as you know, most of my videos go in the member section before they even go live on YouTube. So you'll be there to get it first and be able to comment on everything that we talk about first and foremost, but only if you are a member. And we working on some stuff for the member section. Also, some more incentives, some more things to do and promote and for just the community to be a part of. And we'll get it, we'll get it crunked up here in a minute, but we gonna go back to this hater. Y'all know this hater. Coach Prime's biggest hater. I mean, JB starting to wean off a little bit because I think he just tired of getting beat upside the head with all this heat. But this hater here, he lives for it. This is one of the only two things that's keeping him relevant besides whining about Caitlin Clark needs to have her own league and not in the WNBA. That was the world's dumbest comment I ever heard out of any individual's mouth. But anyway, man, we gonna get into this mess and see why this idiot is blaming Coach Prime for Travis Hunter being hurt. But we know what it is. It's all just hate, man. People gonna have their reasons, and idiots gonna be idiots all day. But let's go.
Incoming. Welcome to the future of Colorado football.
Now let's figure out why hater number one is hating on Prime this time. But it ain't nothing new. You know, it's gonna be some hate every week, pretty much every day. But you know, this is a fair channel. We let people speak their piece. And we just bust them upside the head because we know they always wrong. But let's go.
Football is bringing Deion Sanders to his knees and humbling him. And he needs that. He needs that desperate. Let me walk you through. And again, there were things I saw from Colorado and Deion that I liked. But let me walk you through what I continue not to like and proof that football is humbling Deion Sanders. Let's start with Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders is the reason Travis Hunter got hurt.
And y'all make it make sense. Y'all make it make sense. How is Deion Sanders the reason Travis Hunter got hurt? Why? Because he playing the game. He playing. I know they're gonna say because he playing both ways and he doing. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Just because somebody's doing something that you think is impossible, don't mean that's the reason why they got hurt. Travis got hurt on a regular football play. And he hadn't even played a lot of plays. So what are you talking about? These people are dumb, man. Let's go.
Because Deion Sanders thinks that he has reinvented football and he's the greatest coach that's ever hit college football. And you know what? I can take a 19, 20, 21-year-old kid with amazing talent and I can play him both ways and play him virtually every snap for an entire season because I'm Deion Sanders and I say so.
See, this is why Jason Whitlock is an idiot, man. And we understand that Jason Whitlock hate black people, love white people, and want to be white. We understand that he wants to change his skin color and be on the other side. I ain't got no problem with that. But you ain't got to hate on somebody for being great at what they do. And somebody letting them do what they like to do and what they're good at. Just because you have been reduced to doing one thing and not very good at that one thing doesn't mean everybody else has to stay at that level. Some people are great at more than one thing. And Travis Hunter is great at more than one position. And he's playing those positions, not because Coach Prime told him he has to play those positions, because he wants to play those positions, because he's doing something that no other coach in the country will let him do. And everybody's going to harp on Coach Prime because he's letting him do it. Because nobody else in the country has the cojones to do what Coach Prime is doing. And basically, nobody else has the knowledge to be able to do what Coach Prime is doing. So let that man work.
And this kid is different. And football reared its head once again and said, "No, man, you're not special." And there are rules to this game of football that you're not above. In the game of football, even this softened game of football that we have today, injury is inevitable.
For anybody that plays the game of football, no matter if you're a two-way player or if you play one side of the ball. So Aaron Rodgers played 4 plays last year. 4. Untouched. Whole system shut down. So you want to blame that on Coach Prime? Or Aaron Rodgers was playing too much football? His players get hurt every day. Players get hurt every week. Some more than others. But don't hate that man because that's what he want to do. Don't hate that man because he's talented enough to do it. See, you was limited at your position, and you couldn't even do that right. You didn't finish your football career. You couldn't take it. You pumped out. You took the easy way out. You quit. So you can't question another man's heart of playing football when you quit. See, when you quit, you have no credibility in football. You didn't quit because you got hurt. You didn't quit because they made us some went bad. You quit because you couldn't take it. Because you didn't have enough balls, backbone, spine to play football for years. You quit, and I just want to tell stories and tell everybody's so wrong and hurt my feelings. Don't nobody like you, man. Them people like you because them people right there that you work for are racist. That's the only reason you're there. If you weren't who you are, the color you are right now, you wouldn't be there. Right now, you the DEI hire. Dumb, for something that you hate. You sitting in that chair for that reason. You hating on Prime for being great. You hating on Travis for being great. Something you can't and will never be. But you got a problem. Let's go.
You are not going to play football for any length of time without getting injured. And when your coach decides, hey, I'm going to play you 120, 130 snaps per game, the inevitability of injury increases.
Like I said, Aaron Rodgers played 4 plays. First game of the season. Wasn't hit, wasn't touched. Whole Achilles gone. You tell me what's the problem? Who the better athlete? You said Tom Brady couldn't play up 20 years and he wasn't going to win again when he left the Patriots. But he did. They said Jordan couldn't come back and play again after he retired and do what he did the first time. But he did. There's nothing that's impossible at all. period. People achieve the impossible daily. People do things that other people say they can't do daily. You say it can't be done because you can't do it. That's why you put them donuts and them Oreos down. Quit smoking all that weed and go into the strip club looking at all them other girls. It's your fake Christian ass say that you don't do. But I know that you do. See, that's what you can't do. Tell people what they can't do. Because in your lifetime, everybody that you've told that they can't do something has told you to shut the hell up and leave me alone and done it anyway. But I digress.
Substantially. And so Travis Hunter catches a pass and takes a routine hit. That was not some sort of devastating blow that Travis Hunter took. And the next thing you know, Travis Hunter, and I'm not calling Travis Hunter out when I say this, but he's got to tap out of the game.
Ever since Kimora was a little girl, she had her sights set on the sky. And Spectrum Internet brought the sky to her fingertips. The sky...
You get that right. Travis Hunter...
Because he's playing too many snaps. This game will not allow you to play that many snaps.
No, this game will not allow you to play that many snaps. I don't even care about the commercial because I'm on my regular account. And this food don't even matter. I almost said a bad thing. No, football been allowing him to play that many snaps. And Travis just has a stinger. Travis will be back. It was a stinger. If something was wrong with Travis, he would have been in a sling. If his arm was seriously messed up, his shoulder was seriously messed up, because they would have had the need for it to be immobilized, not moving as much, keeping it close to his body. Travis more than likely has a stinger, which the pain is going to last for 2 or 3 days. But you can't move your shoulder and arm that much when you get a stinger because it's a nerve pinch. It will be fine. People get hurt in football every day. And you still trying to tell this man what he can't do. We're not shitting on your dreams or trying to disrupt every black person's life that you come across that you dislike. No, we're letting you do that. We just busting you upside your head every time you do it. Ain't nobody telling you what you can't do, Jason. We letting you sit on your platform and try to destroy every black person in this country. But yet still, we're not telling you what you can't do. We letting you have your say. So let that man play football and shut the hell up.
Deion Sanders, in his pursuit of, I'm going to prove everybody that I'm the smartest coach and I'm the greatest coach, and all you white guys don't like me and I'm a disruptor and all, in his pursuit of trying to elevate himself, he has diminished Travis Hunter.
Hold on, we gotta stop that. In his pursuit to elevate him to what? How much elevation does Deion need? See, unlike you, Deion has a ready-made fan base that has been his fan base throughout his career. Yes, it's expanded since he started coaching college football. It has grown exponentially. But he's not trying to elevate himself. He's using what he has to elevate others. But selfishly, people like you who can't see the forest for the trees or can't see they their knees because of their stomach or can't see the stomach or the knees. You the problem. Because everybody want to bash Coach Prime for doing what a lot of these coaches won't do. But you will shout out these other coaches, all your white homeboys. Them your boys, them your people. That's why you and JB spring. Because idiots run together. You stay trying to diminish your brother for doing something you will never in your life be able to do. You hate Deion and everything he stands for because you want to be that man sitting in that seat. You wish people cared for you or cheered for you the way they cheer for him. That sounds like a you problem, not a him problem, because he already him, just like Travis is. Let's go.
Put Travis Hunter in harm's way. Travis Hunter is a great football player that should be playing 80 snaps a game. You want to play him 60 snaps on offense and 20 on defense, or 60 on defense and 20 on offense? Fine. We've seen Charles Woodson. We've seen guys do that.
And that's the problem. You want him to do what everybody else has already done. And he's already surpassed that. You want him to be what's already been. That's not it. Stop trying to put him in a box. You can't. You can't box the Tasmanian devil because he wild. He like to spin around and tear shit up. You can't do that. You can fit in a box. Well, it gotta be a big box. Can't be no little box. Gotta be refrigerator size, one of them big ones. There, like that. But Travis, you can't put in a box. You can't try to marginalize people and put people in categories and situations that you feel comfortable in. It's not gonna happen, bruh. See how many of you wobble your little ass out from behind that desk and do something else with your life. Go back to writing. Go do something else. Stop trying to hurt other people's lives and careers with this bullcrap.
But this whole deal of he can play 93% of the snaps in a college football game week after week, season after season, and not have to tap out on a routine hit with some sort of injury, this has been inevitable. And Deion Sanders, in his lack of humility, is to blame. This kid has a $200 million NFL future, and we've all sat back and watched Deion exploit this kid and put this kid in harm's way.
And you have a $200,000 Blaze Entertainment future. And that might be about it if they pay you that much, which I doubt. But don't try to limit people. You think he got a $200 million future. See where you limited. How come he ain't got a $1 billion future or a $20 billion future? Well, I gotta be 200 million. That's the floor. How you know? Have you asked Travis? Have you reached out and said, hey, is Coach Prime making you do this? Because you know the answer. But he ain't gonna talk to you no way. Have you reached out to Deion? He ain't gonna talk to you no way. See, but you want to try to tell people what they can do. or what you consider the right thing to do. What he's doing is right for him. He ain't doing it for you. I'm sure if he thought he couldn't handle it, he wouldn't do it. Don't try to put it on Prime, because Prime is the only one that knows how to do it. Because Prime is the only coach that has done what he's doing. And yes, Prime played both ways in the Cowboys, not just regular plays. He did it for a full season, offense and defense, both sides of the ball, 100 plus plays a game. That's why he can coach him on what to do and how to do it the proper way, and treat his body and get his treatments and take days off and eat right and practice right. You have no skill or knowledge of any of that information. And neither of the few hundred other coaches in college football. It's only one. And that's why he's there. And there's only one Jason Whitlock that hates on us that much. And that's why you're at Blaze and not ESPN and not Fox and not CBS and not ABC. Because this is your last go around. Unless you build your own studio. Because after this, nobody will have you. Just like women. Nobody will have you. Yes, and all these shots are personal because what you keep trying to do to people and put on people's names and on their future and on their life is wrong. You don't have friends that tell you what you do are wrong because your friends like what you do because they're just like you. Let's get back. I ain't finna go with that.
And no one has said anything. All we've said, Travis Hunter, he's the best player in college football.
He surely is, and you hating on it right now.
Don't you see these numbers he's putting up against FCS schools? Don't you see what he did against Colorado State, a mid-major? Oh my God, he's the best player in football. Hand him the Heisman. We've celebrated the insanity and the stupidity and the lack of humility from Deion Sanders because we love idol worship.
Let's pause there. You ain't celebrated nothing. You have hated at a very close distance. You can't get close, but you can hate from where you at in Tennessee with the rest of them idiots. But no, you haven't celebrated nothing. You preyed on a man's downfall is what you've done. You want this man and this kid to fail at what they doing. I've never seen someone with that much hatred in their heart, Christian, that wants somebody to fail so bad at what they do. But you a man of God. You're a Christian. Your beliefs and biggest lies in the world are those Christians. Those same ones that I'm voting for Trump. You can't be a Christian and vote for Trump. Bottom line. Your moral compass is way the hell over there if that's the case. But you are not a Christian. You are not a person of God if that's what you say. Those two things cannot be true. But if you're gonna walk that walk and talk that talk like you talking on air, then everything that you say about that book, that man is not any of those. But let's get back.
And Deion's an idol. And we don't really care. If he exploits a kid and puts a kid in harm's way, we'll look the other way because Deion, he's our idol. and he's black.
Now, how we know that was coming? Deion is not an idol. Deion is a role model. He's a positive figure in the community. Unlike yourself, who is a detriment to our community, Deion brings positive. He adds value. Deion is a valued person in the community, unlike yourself. On the other side, you're not even valuable. You're usable because you look like us and can say the things that they can't say in public. But behind those walls, how y'all talk? Those people you think are your homies. They like you until they don't need you, until they can't use you no more.
Doesn't matter that Travis Hunter is a kid and he's black. He's just a tool to venerate Deion Sanders. Deion needs to be humble, and so do the people worshiping him. And this, what I'm not, and again, you know, we spend a lot of time on this show talking sports more hardcore than we did on the previous iteration of Fearless. But if you're listening to me, you can connect everything that I'm saying to what's going on in the real world.
Here we go.
You have adults, Diddy, Epstein, all of Hollywood, exploiting kids.
But them the same people that you talking about that hung out with who? Epstein is whose friend? Who flying around on Epstein's jet right now? Who was at them Diddy parties? Your homeboy running for president, 4-5. Him. See what I'm saying about these fake ass Christians? You can't be Christians. Now you calling out that part, but those people that you support and care so much about and throw all that stuff in the air for are those people. Do the same thing.
For their own benefit. And those people that are exploiting kids are being worshiped by you.
Well, look at them.
And it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how obvious their immorality is. You're so caught up in their celebrity.
Y'all hear this? Y'all, I'm just telling you, y'all hear what he's saying? Do y'all actually hear what he's saying? But he a Trump guy. And he talking about somebody's immorality. Really? Really? The same Epstein you saw is the same Epstein Trump hung out with and said he liked the same girls. And they like the young girls. But no, never mind.
And wanting to be like them. That you look the other way as they put children in harm's way.
Okay.
Do you understand? This is drag queen.
We done with Jason Whitlock, y'all, because he looks like he finna go in another tangent, and I don't think y'all want that from me, because I would hit him with the business and all these facts, because Jason Whitlock is a hypocrite, a liar, a bigot, all of that, racist, everything. Hate Prime to his core, because Prime is what he wants to be, what he inspired to be, what he will never become: relevant, important, valued, loved, cherished, cared about. That's Jason Whitlock. Hater number one. Y'all see what it is. Y'all know what it is. My bad that we 30 minutes in, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to hit them across the head with the realness, because these haters out here, man, and y'all got to hold each other down. Y'all got to support each other. That's why when I go watch a YouTube video, I like it from the jump, unless it's one of theirs. But everybody else, you might not get my comment, but before your video is even in good rotation, I hit the like button. You know why? Because I know it matters. I was doing this YouTube thing before a lot of y'all even thought about it. You see that Yoush Network up there? Yeah, that's mine. It's a whole Yoush channel on YouTube. Been there. Go look at the creation day. I've helped a lot of people in YouTube do their thing. So you can't tell me about this space. I know this space. And I know those idiots. But that we gonna say that for another. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Like the video. Leave your comments down in the comment section. And I'm gonna drop another video because we got one more to do on this game from Saturday. And then we gonna close that chapter on that L and move forward into Arizona coming up, because Arizona has scheduled Colorado for homecoming. Lord, what does that mean? When you schedule the team for homecoming, that's supposed to be an automatic W. You know, because that's your day. You're supposed to win the game and y'all supposed to celebrate. They didn't schedule Arizona scheduled Colorado for their homecoming. And y'all know I'm an ASU guy. I don't like Arizona no way. So I hope they beat the brakes off of them. But anyway, man, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Peace and love. I'm out.
Thank you. God bless you all, man. Be safe.